outstanding game from the great one.
Yeah, in a game this important, we knew his contributions were going to be critical for this team, and I thought he really delivered in the first half.
And here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher, so he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on here.
Smith is out there with Terrence Jones. Then it's Harden, and it's Collier in at the small forward. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Now, here is Harden. Hines, guarded by Jordan. Hines, and he gets the bucket. He's got 19.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate. Just seems like they've given up far too many points from the three-point shot today. A lot of open looks out there.
I agree, Steve. The defensive rotations have been abysmal.
And it's blocked by Jordan. Indiana leading by 17. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Jordan's got 45 points. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Collier. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. James Harden, 3rd.
Seems like he's taken it upon his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved here in the postseason. What a passing display it's been.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Terrence Jones. Now here is Smith. Just 5 to shoot. It's Harden with the drive. From 13, Jordan with the rebound.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Boy, what a nice third-quarter surge they've got going on right now.
You know, Steve, never a better time than the third quarter in my mind to get the momentum going your way.
And the Rockets with possession here. And he gets it to go.
Look at the points in the paint, the inside game. It's been very one-sided here for a while now.
Well, the defense just hasn't been physical enough at the rim. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have come from the paint. This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Smith, the pass to Collier. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. So both teams changing it up here. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
Really left alone that time. 53 points for Jordan.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
And so here is Houston. Hines, the pass to Joseph. And some nice passing there by Houston. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 24.
Yeah, that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
From deep, Jordan. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And the threes continue to go down at that end with almost nothing happening from deep at the other.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
The Pacers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. And the Pacers, another 3.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the wing right side. Here's Joseph. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. From downtown, that's good.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
And so here is Houston. Hines, guarded by Jordan. In low to Howard. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Howard's got 6.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
To me, that's the key to any game. Who can win the battle in the paint? And right now, they've got it going.
And the Rockets making a change here. Adams checked in. Rockets have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. From deep. And he nails it. The three-pointer falls from Jordan. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
And here is Howard, following the three from Jordan. Ellis outside. He dishes it to Jordan. Offline with his three. The Rockets shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Adams' shot is off. And for the Pacers, they're shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. Young's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead. You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Harden with the drive. No good, unable to end this run.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
From deep three-point range, and the release was before. It's game. And as welcome back. We hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, we might as well call it the State Farm play of the game. This was just a marvelous piece of coordination.
Now the Pacers with it on the court for Indiana. Jordan, he's in at the point. Also Ellis out there. And it's Mullen in at the three.
When you're hot, you're hot. This is unbelievable.
And so it's Houston with it. Pass to Horton. Ostrovsky, he's guarded by Ellis. 6 to shoot. Knocks it loose and taken away by Ellis. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Ostrovsky. And that one goes. Feeding him with the lead pass.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And here's Jordan outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Down low, here's Patsatsuliu. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, he continues to light it up. He's the leading scorer in this game, guys.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, Steve and Kevin, you guys got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
Yeah, sure is. And when all 5 guys, Clark, are threats to score, that makes it so tough on the defense because now you can't account for everybody when the ball's moving so quickly.
Lewis checked in for Monte Ellis. And so Kent nails both of them. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. The drive by Jordan. That one goes. Count it.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
And for Houston, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And stolen by Jordan. Launches the three. That's good. Jordan's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Pacers.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Young, a screen on Lewis. Now Young inside. It's tipped and stolen by Jordan. Up the floor. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
Boy, I hope we see a few more of those.
The fadeaway. That one rolling around and rims out.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Here's Horton. Clock at 6. No good again that time.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
And so it's Houston with it after the three-pointer from Jordan. Here's the screen. Patsatsoy guarded by Jordan. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. Jacks up a three, and that one's good. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Screen by Young. Passes it to Horton. 4 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot. Patsatsoy. Houston gets it back. And the pass to Horton. And stolen by Jordan. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
I understand that they're trying to be aggressive, but still, I mean, you can play fast but still play efficiently, but they're not doing that right now.
Patsatsoy guarded by Jordan. Shot clock at 3. Misses and the dry spell continues. Indiana's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting.
And that'll effectively take care of Game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one. But right now, an important win for Indiana.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for the great one. He was really important under the basket, making great plays down low and getting in position to pull in all those rebounds.
And that one misses. The Pacers making a switch here.
Patrick Young at the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, disappointing trip to the line, even though it was just one miss. Now is not the time to be missing free throws.
From deep, and he gets it to go.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
And so it's Houston with it. Kempa screen on Jordan. Now, here is Young. Defense right on him. Here's Patsatsoy, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Indiana ball.
17 seconds left in the fourth. And here is Jordan. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here, really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win and no question.